Hey you guys, I just wanted to take a few minutes to explain to you guys about BodyPump class. Now I know BodyPump has been at our gym for a very long time. It was one of our first Les Mills programs that we introduced here, and so a lot of people are familiar with it, but there are a lot of people that are not familiar with it. And so I just wanted to take a few minutes to give you a good intro class. If you keep watching the video, I'm going to have on here how to set up your weight, as well as your step, as well as some different moves that you will see if you go to BodyPump class. So let me go ahead and just real quick read to you the official BodyPump description of class. BodyPump is a rapid fat burning class that uses barbells and weights to give you the fastest way to lose weight, tone, and condition muscles. BodyPump was verified by the University of Auckland as the fastest body fat loss class of any fitness class. And I'll have to say, as someone who loves to lift weights, BodyPump is my favorite. The reason I like BodyPump so much is because there's no thinking about it. You don't have to think about it. You just go into the class, set up your weights, the instructor will tell you what to do, and by the time you're through with class, you will have had a full body weightlifting class. Now, a lot of people will say, well, there's no cardio attached to this class. Well, there is a cardio component of the class as your heart rate will go up. And something that a lot of people don't realize, especially women, the more muscle you have, the more calories you're going to burn. So you want to incorporate some type of weightlifting strength training class into your workout, all right? And BodyPump, to me, personally, my opinion is it is the best way to do that. You don't, like I said, you don't have to think about it. You just go in there and the instructor guides you through it. So I want to encourage you, if you've never tried a BodyPump class, please go and check one out. We have lots and lots of classes available. You can look on our app, sign up on our app, or you can get a paper copy at the front desk if that's something that you need, and it'll show you the different times and classes that we have. If you have any questions about BodyPump, please say it in the comments, or you can message me on Facebook if you'd like to, or you can email me as well. But please stay tuned, as I'm going to show you how to set your step up, as well as how to set up your weights, and also some different moves in BodyPump. Hey everybody, I just wanted to take a few minutes to explain to you guys about the process of setting up for BodyPump. Alright, so when you first come into the room, after you've gotten your ticket and given it to your instructor, you're going to need to get you a step. So you can either get one of these types of steps, or you can get a step that we have right here. If you notice on this step right here, I have the 2 risers underneath it, and you're going to need to get 2 risers. We will not be stepping up and down on this like a step class, so you don't have to worry about that. The next thing you're going to need to get is a mat, and we have mats in this room. Some people prefer to bring their own mat, so if you want to bring your own mat, you can bring your own mat, or you can get one of these blue mats that we have right here. And then you're going to put that up on top of your step. Now for me personally, I also have my own towel that I bring. So I usually put a towel up on top of my step just to give me that extra layer of protection. All right, now the next thing you're going to need to do is get your weight. Okay, after you've set your step up, you need to come over here to this little area in the corner. It's underneath the MyZone TV. I'm going to turn it over here. There's the MyZone TV. And you'll need to come over here to this area to get your weight, okay? Now, so first thing you're going to need to do is grab you a bar from right here. Let me get a bar. All right, now, typically what I tell people, if you've never, ever done BodyPump and you're new to working out as well, I usually tell people for their warm-up weight to start off with either only a 5-pound, or if you prefer, you can do a 5 and a 2 if you want to, okay? If you have been lifting weights, but this may be your first time to do BodyPump, I'll tell people to start off with a 10 plate for warm-up, okay? Now, for today, I'm gonna use a 10 to show you how to set your bar up, all right? So here we have our 10 right here. Set your plate right on top of that. Then over here are these clips right here. They look just like this. You're gonna have this top part's gonna go up, put it just like that, then flip it down, and that's gonna secure your weight. Then you're gonna flip it over to the other side, get another same size, put it on there, grab one of these clips, and flip it down. All right, then you're gonna take your bar over to your step. Okay, so also, you're gonna need some other weight. So like I explained previously, we do warm up first, then we do squats, then we do a chest track, then we do a back track. That's the first about 30 minutes of class. On the last 30 minutes of class, we do triceps, then we do biceps, then we do lunges and shoulders, and then we have an ab track at the end. So you want to have a variety of weights at your disposal so you can change up your bar if you need to, or adjust how you need to. Some of the tracks we don't use the bar, we only use the plates or hand weights. So if you're new to pump, what I tell people is on your squat track, if you want to keep it at your warm-up weight, you can, or you can just not use any weight at all if that's what you choose, okay? So remember, the most important thing is you're in here working out, and that is what is more important than anything, okay? But otherwise, you need to get some other weights. So what I tell people is go ahead and grab 2 of the 2s right here, because these are good. You're gonna need these for shoulders. And then also 2 of the 5s, okay? So once you've gotten that weight, you're gonna bring it over here to your step. Now I also have one of the other steps set up. I'm gonna show you how to do that. So you're gonna put your weights there. Let me get my bar. Grab your bar. And you're gonna have your bar set up right here. Now, if you choose, some people like to use hand weights instead of the plates for like the bicep track or the shoulder track. And if that's something that you want to do, over here in the corner, over here in the corner, we have hand weights. So if you want to get you a hand weight, you can grab some of these right here and put them over here on your step. Now, I'm going to show you real quick. I have the other type of step set up if you don't want to use the ones with the purple bottom. So when you get these, they're going to look like this. They should be put up together like this. Some of them may not even have this part on them. So when you pull it out and sit it there on the edge of your spot, you'll pull this piece off right here. These 2 will go all the way down here to the end on both sides, and then you're going to flip it over and set it up just like that. All right, so that is how you get set up for body pump. Stay tuned, and I'm going to show you some of the moves that we do in body pump. All right, you guys, we've got Ashley right here. She's one of our body pump instructors. I'm going to have her go through a few of the moves that you'll see when you do body pump, so that when you come into the class, you'll be familiar with the types of moves. Now, these moves will be all throughout the whole class, like I explained before, the different order that we go in the class, and so you'll see these different moves throughout the class. Most of them in the warm-up, we'll do them at least one time in the warm-up so you can be a little bit familiar with it, but this way at least you'll know what we're talking about. All right, so the first thing is right out the gate, whoever your instructor is going to tell you to get into set stance, okay? Which is going to be your feet will be underneath your hips, right underneath your hips, okay? Your shoulders are back, and then you're going to go ahead and pick up your bar. All right, now the first move Ashley's going to show you is called a deadlift, all right? Which means you're going to go down in front. So Ashley's showing go straight down in front and then come back up. All right, if you want to turn, go ahead and turn to the side. A deadlift is you just go straight down. Now see how her back? Your knees are relaxed and you bend over, look at the floor when you go down and come up. All right, the next move is a dead row, okay? So a dead row is, you go down in front, pull, down, and up. All right, so do it one more time, Ashley. So it's knees, belly, knees, stand up. And if you notice when she does that, her knees are relaxed. So whenever we're doing that bending over move, you want to make sure your knees are relaxed, okay? The next move that she's going to do is an upright row. So go ahead and do the upright row. You pull it up to about your chest height and down. When you're doing that upright row, do it one more time. You want to lead with your elbows and come down. The next move she's doing is called a clean and press. All right, so the best way that I tell people when I'm describing a clean and press is bottom half of the clean and press is like an upright row. Then you're gonna flip it at the top and push up, okay? This is one that you have to take a lot of practice with, and it does take a minute to get it correct, but you can still go ahead and practice it. So actually, let's do an upright row easy. Up, 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 flip, push, 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 come down right there, flip it, and down. All right, so do it one more time. So look, it's like ready, set, go. Like an upright row flip, push, come down, and flip it down, okay? All right, now, one of the things we have, like I explained before, we have a whole track with squats. So if you're brand new to body pump and you don't want to use any weight, that's okay. You can do your squat track without body weight, or you can do half and half if you want to start off with with your body weight. If you want to start off with the bar and then halfway through the song, if you want to put the bar down and finish it out, that's fine. But go ahead, Ashley, and so when you do squats, that bar is going to be on the meaty part of your back. All right, now we have typically we have three stances in squats. So we have what's the first one called?
Mid stance.
Mid stance, and then you'll do a heel toe, wide stance, and then a heel toe to a wider stance, okay? Now, when you're squatting, the best way to describe it is it's like you're sitting back in a chair and then you push back up. So when you come back up, you want to push up through your heels. All right, so squat down, push back up through your heels, all right? Try, if you can, you want to keep those elbows under the bar as best as you can. That's a little bit, yeah, there you go. All right, very good, very good. All right, so those are some of the main moves for body pump. When you come to class, if you have any questions, go ahead and feel free to ask the instructor. And anyway, we're looking forward to seeing you in class.